Hi, I'm Scott, and I'm super excited to tell you about the energy systems in our house. We have gone electric, and electrifying the whole house and the system has been an amazing project and a journey using all the newest technologies to integrate heating and cooling systems, starting with the solar panels. And I'm super excited to tell you about all of these systems. So this is the brain of the system, and essentially it's calculating what the temperatures are inside and outside, even what the weather forecast is, in order to optimize where the hot water goes to heat the house, because the water is connected with the system to the air heating that then puts the air via the heat pump through the ducts to the house. And then the opposite, even though it says heat pump, it can do cooling as well for the house in the summertime. So it will figure out when the right time, based on energy rates and what the electric company is charging, to store the energy and to use the energy so that everything is most cost effective for the homeowner. So on this side, we have the carrier air handler, which basically circulates the air, hot or cold, depending what you're trying to accomplish during which time of year. And it's integrating the hot water to make the air hot and circulate that hot air throughout the house to heat the house. And then of course in the summer, it does the opposite. So even though it calls a heat pump, it actually works to cool the air if you need to. Okay, so these are the outdoor units, and they're doing two separate things. This one is doing the heating and cooling. It's a heat pump for water. And then similarly, but for air, this heat pump will change temperatures for the air. So it could be heating up the air, which it's doing right now, because I'm feeling very cold air coming out right now as my house is heating up. This will exchange information with the Herbis pod. It's a very smart system because all of the air and the water, the heating and the cooling are linked and optimized. So this system here is zoning for efficiency so that we're not heating or cooling the whole house all at once. So it will pay attention to what we want to do based on where we are in the house and minimize the energy consumption because we're only using a small portion, for example. These are hot water tanks. There are two of them. They're very big, they're super well insulated, and they're not just water tanks. These are batteries. You don't really think of a water tank as a battery, but what is a battery? It stores energy. So in this case, it's stored as hot water. And the cool thing, even though it's hot, is that that water circulates the hot water to make hot air when we need our house heated. So it stores this energy at night and uses it in the form of hot water, but also can heat our air. So this is a super easy thermostat, much better than my one from 20 years ago. And you can easily turn it down if you want to get a green leaf, and turn it up if you come home and want it to be heated. But it's also programmed so that it will be on or off based on your habits and what you want to do. And it's super easy also because you can manage it from your phone remotely. We chose Herbis because we did our homework, and I compared to many different other HVAC companies and what they could do. And the best thing that they're doing is they are paying attention to new technologies and how to apply them in a way that will decarbonize and electrify homes, which is what we need to do these days. So Herbis was fantastic. Their service and communication was amazing. They sent a team out because it's a complicated project that took like 4 days for the installation. But Jose and Ray Porras, all the team members were incredible integrating the systems and figuring out the right thing to do. So we're very pleased to have done this project with Herbis. So let me tell you about the rebates and the incentives for doing this project. It was really great because each of the different pieces of equipment had rebates since they're new and have to do with decarbonization. But the other really amazing thing with the installation project was that there was a 30% IRS, which stands for the Inflation Reduction Act discount. So the whole project decreased by 30% of the cost, and that really incentivized us to do what we did and do the right thing. So I am super excited that we're fully electric and off of all of gas, and now this independence is something that makes us sustainable very locally. And this is an important concept to me, and I think everybody should consider this option because it not only makes you energy independent, but in the long run will save economically, but also with respect to helping the climate change issue. So thank you so much to Herbis, and thank you IRBIS for corroborating in this effort to go electric.